Hello folks, welcome to the channel. If you have encountered initialization failed, blue screen of death error, then watch this video for the solution. Now the first thing we need to do is to disconnect the external peripherals. That is anything that's plugged into your system through the USB. It could be a printer, scanner, mouse, keyboard, anything like that. Once you disconnect it, then plug it in back one by one, but when you plug it, you need to reinstall the drivers. So click on device manager. Now for example, I have plugged my keyboard in, so I will need to reinstall my keyboard drivers. So I will right click on this and click on uninstall device and click on uninstall, and then once it is uninstalled, it will no longer show here, so you need to click on keyboards here, go to action, and then click on scan for hardware changes. And now what will this will do is it will download the best driver for the keyboard that you have plugged in. Now why I'm saying this is, when you plug in these devices, they download their own drivers, and these drivers cause conflict with the existing drivers, the old drivers. So that's why we uninstall them and reinstall these new drivers for the new hardware that we have plugged in. The other thing that we can do is we can run 3 scans on the computer to check if there are any software issues, any file breaches or any corruption of files. For that we need to go to command prompt, and then we need to click on run as administrator, and then we will run the DISM scan first. So for this we will copy this command, you will find it in the description of this video, and then we will paste it here, and then we will click on enter. I am not doing this because it will take quite some time for this scan to run, and I want to keep this video short. So once you enter the DISM, then you scan the SFC scan. So we'll enter the command sfc space /scannow and press enter. Now once the SFC scan is also done, you need to check this command. So chkdsk space /f space /r and press enter, and press Y and press enter. Now once you press enter, this check disk will start when this scan will start when you restart your computer. So before you restart your computer, there are a few steps we'll do. So the one of the steps we need to do is we need to run the hardware and devices troubleshooter. For that we'll click the Windows and the R button, and we will input the command msdt.exe hyphen space hyphen id space DEVICE DIAGNOS TIC. And once you enter this command, press enter, and then click on next and wait for this to run. You can also try to update Windows, or you should update Windows. Right click on the start button, go to settings, click on Windows Update, click on check for updates, go to advanced options, optional updates, and if there are any updates here, you can install them. Once that is done, we'll go to restart the computer. But before that, we will also run the malware scan. So go to virus and threat protection settings. Now I have a third party antivirus and anti-malware installed in my system, AVG, but you don't need to do that. It's not really necessary. If you have the default pre-installed Windows virus and threat protection, it is great enough. It is a robust software. What you need to do, you need to click on scan options, then you need to click on the full scan option, and you need to go below and click on scan. Now here I will just open my app, and I will click on run smart scan, and I'll wait for the scan to finish. Now we will restart the computer with one step. We will click on the Windows plus R button, and we will input the command or the line mdsched. This is a memory diagnostic check, so press enter, and then we will click on restart now and check for problems. Your computer will restart, and then it will scan the computer for any faults with the RAM, and then your computer will restart. Now you shouldn't face this issue again, you should not have this blue screen of death error face you again. But if it does face you again, then it's probably an issue with the installed programs. So for that, we will right click on the start button, go to settings, and we will go to apps, installed apps, and we will sort by date installed. Now we should see the dates here. So these were downloaded on the 10th of September and these were downloaded on the 9th of September. Now, for example, if I have issues with my blue screen of death error popping up after the 8th of September. So this was the last update on the 8th of September. Now after the 8th of September, I am having these frequent blue screen of death crashes, initialization error message. Now for that I deduct that one of these programs that I installed since then is causing my computer to crash. So what I need to do is I need to uninstall all these programs installed after the day on the day my computer started crashing. So I'll click on the three buttons here, click on uninstall and click on uninstall again. Same thing goes for everything else. You just uninstall all these programs and then try to restart the computer by clicking on the start button and this button and restart. And you now check if your computer crashes. If it doesn't crash, that means one of these programs is definitely responsible for the blue screen of death error. So install the programs one by, make a list before you uninstall them. That would be a good idea. Then install the programs one by one and see which one is the program that is causing the blue screen of death error. Now if none of these solutions work, then we need to reset the computer. So for that, we will right click on the start button, go to settings, and then we will click on system and we will click on troubleshoot. No, we'll click on system, we'll click on recovery, then we'll click on reset PC, and then we'll click on remove everything. But before you remove everything, make sure that you back up all your data and click on cloud download and click on next, and Windows should install a fresh version of the Windows operating system on your computer, and this will fix the error message. If this video helped you, then kindly subscribe to the channel. Enjoy your day.